Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. It's Chicago taking on Portland. And it's Chicago to start out. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Chicago right now, we've got Russell. White is out there with Jackson. Then there's Artest, and it's Haywood in at the 4 spot. Here's Lillard after Ron Artest's bucket. Kersey kicks to Walton. Passes to Kersey. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Artest. Here's White, and he's good on the 3 ball. White's got his first 3 points of the game.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
And Lillard kicks to Walton. And here's Kersey. He feeds it to Aldridge. Shoots over Haywood. Aldridge, good.
You like how he uses his height there.
Sure, working the in-between area. Not many guys with the length to bother him.
Oh!
No, he didn't. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. That was a terrific replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Kicks it out to Lillard. Dishes it to Drexler. They get it back. Screen by Walton. Kersey passes to Drexler. There's the feed to Lillard. Back to Drexler. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. The 3. Walton inside. Russell's there. Screen by Walton. Drexler outside. Back to Lillard. Poked away. Stolen by Artest. Jackson kicks to Haywood. Outside, Russell fires the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Walton's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
There's the screen. Lillard against White. And here's Drexler outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Drexler's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And, guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from range.
Makeable shot for him. Number gets called, and he goes ahead and delivers.
White, good.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Pass to Kersey. Aldridge with a screen on Artest. And stolen by Russell. Here's Jackson, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler. Bulls shooting their first free throws of this. The first one falls, so Portland ends up going with the new group. Both free throws good from Jackson. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Now McCollum. Randolph sets a screen for McCollum. Sabonis kicks to Batum. The pass to Randolph. Over Porzingis. Nice shot by Randolph.
Perfect play to run there to get a clean look.
Here's Brown. Outside, Porzingis. Chicago keeps it going. A new 24-second clock. Brown outside. Clock at 6. Porzingis with a screen on Porter. And it's Brown missing.
No hesitation. He took it right to the rack. But a quick reaction by the defense.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the game. Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for the Bulls.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them. He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here. It's McCollum on the wing. Porter against Brown. Pass to Sabonis. Randolph a screen. Here's McCollum. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Porzingis with a screen on Porter. Screen by Porzingis. Brown the pass to Porzingis. 20 feet out. Brown, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Bulls lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at Chicago. Portland trailing here. Taking a look at the Bulls. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then it's Peja Stojakovic. Then there's Brown. And it's Divac in at the 5 spot. Kicks it to McCollum. There's the dish to Randolph. Just 5 on the clock. Brown against Porter. Shoots over Brown. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Kevin Duckworth. Kiki Vandeweghe.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Portland trails by 3. Outside Porter. He kicks to Matthews. Pass to Vandeweghe. Here's the screen. Outside Porter. 6 on the shot clock. And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Trailblazers. Damian Lillard comes in for Terry Porter. The Bulls leading by 3. White dishes to Russell. And Duckworth pulls it down.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Matthews against Stojakovic. Feeds to Duckworth. And it's sent back by Russell. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's our test. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
Poked loose. Duckworth passes to Vandeweghe. Here's Aldridge. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. Jerome Kersey's checked in for Portland. Drexler comes in for Wesley Matthews.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. For Chicago, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. First free throw is good. Walton's checked in for Kevin Duckworth. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Drexler with a screen on White. There's the pick. Drexler outside. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. Rebound by the Bulls.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Lillard against White. To the wing on the left. Haywood kicks to White. Shoots over Lillard. And it's White missing. Portland trails by 5. To the middle. Here's Kersey. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Haywood. And he uses the glass on the layup. Haywood's got his second basket of the game.
And this is the value of letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
Aldridge a screen. Here's Kersey. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Chicago leading by 3. And it's Artest missing.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Lillard dishes to Aldridge. Back to Lillard. Screen by Walton. Off the screen. And it's Lillard missing.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Sabonis, he's checked in for Aldridge. Batum comes in for Clyde Drexler. And McCollum subbed in for Lillard. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Zinkas, he's checked in for Russell. Anthony comes in for Ron Artest. Jackson, he's checked in for Stojakovic. And it's Brown in for White. So for the Trailblazers, Randolph comes in for Walton. And it's Porter in for Kersey. And Chicago also making a switch. Divac checked in. And yes, it's good.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
Randolph sets a screen for Batum. And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Brown the pass to Jackson. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And that one falls for Jackson.
And really turned a weakness into a strength tonight with some excellent work at the line.
Portland trails by 8.
And this is obviously where you'd like to see a 2-for-1.
End of quarter, great time to squeeze out an extra possession.
And Batum kicks to Randolph. Back to Batum. Shot clock at 5. Over Anthony. Offensive rebound. You can't get that one to fall. Brown kicks to Jackson. Here's Anthony. Here's Divac. High above downtown Portland. You get the great idea of the beauty of the city, folks. Welcome back, everyone, to the Pacific Northwest. And the second half about to start here in just a... Portland trails by 8. We've got Jerome Kersey. Walton is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Drexler. And it's Lillard in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Pass to Kersey. Screen by Walton. 5 to shoot. Drexler dishes to Lillard. Shoots over White. Hits the front of the rim and out. Chicago leading by 8. Here's our test. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Drexler with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Drexler gets the bucket.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down.
Oh,
yes.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Those three-pointers off the mark. Jackson has the open look. Chicago keeps it going. A new 24-second clock. Second chance shot, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Portland trails by 10. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lanes.
There's the pass to Kersey. Right side Aldridge. Over Russell. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You have to box him out or he's going to beat you to the glass on both sides of the floor.
Russell a screen on Lillard. Here's White off the screen. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Walton.
You know, coming out of the half, you want to set the tone for the rest of the game, but going 1 for 4 is the wrong way to do it.
Here's Drexler. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. For Portland, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. So for the Trailblazers, Kevin Duckworth is checked in for Aldridge. And it's Matthews in for Kersey. And Chicago also making a switch. Stojakovic is checked in for Jackson. Portland trails by 6. Here's Drexler. He has 7. Sinks that one from the post. Drexler's got 9 points. And so here is Chicago. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Russell. Second chance shot. Stojakovic kicks to White. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. So it's Chicago now. 4-point game. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Hits it from 3-point range. 7 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Divac comes with the double team. Porter against Brown. Porter passes to Duckworth. It's stolen by Divac. And he dunks it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. 1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. Matthews left side. Back to Porter. 13 feet away. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Porter's got his first points of the game.
It sometimes takes more than one defender to help alter the shot when he's that close inside.
Here's Porzingis. Divac kicks to Anthony. That one drops for him. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
And the foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Portland may have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. First one falls for him. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The Bulls leading by 8. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Off target from three-point range. McCollum kicks to Porter. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Porter's got 5.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Brown against Porter. Brown dishes to Stojakovic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anthony. Sabonis grabs the board.
When you miss a lay-in, it sort of sucks the energy out of your team.
And Batum kicks to Porter. Pass to Sabonis. He dishes it to McCollum. Inside. Randolph can't hit.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bulls out front, up 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Let's listen in now to head coach Stan Van Gundy from a few moments ago.
We need to make solid play.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Taking a look at the Bulls. Anthony is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Brown. Then it's Divac. And it's Jackson in at the 2.
And this is the value of letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
Batum passes to Randolph. Plays it up and banks it in.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that.
Here's McCollum. It's not going to go for him. And the Bulls going the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Anthony drives in, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Portland trails by 9. On the wing, Batum. Divac comes with the double team. Dishes it to McCollum. There's a good screen. Randolph kicks to Batum. And a miss there on the triple. The Bulls leading by 9. Left side, Porzingis. Stolen by Randolph. And oh, here we go. Batum's got it. Galloping the fast break chance. And that one drops.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, I mean, just wants to make sure everybody's on the same page here going forward.
You know, sometimes the best way to approach it, let your guys know what they're doing well and give them 1 or 2 things that they could have done better.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Walton's checked in for Sabonis. Aldridge comes in for Zach. Randolph. Drexler, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for McCollum. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy told the team. He told them, hey, they're ready to give up. We're close to winning this game, but we're not done yet. I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well he got the point across.
Thank you, David. He doesn't get the second one. Chicago leading by 7. Artest dishes to Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Passes it to Kersey. He feeds it to Aldridge. Over Haywood. Haywood with the block. Artest on the way. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
You know, didn't need to. Hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. There's a screen. Drexler kicks to Aldridge. Shoots over Haywood. That doesn't go either for Aldridge.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Kersey with the screen on White. Lillard the pass to Kersey. Screen by Walton. Kersey kicks to Aldridge. Kicks it out to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. There's the three. Drills the three-pointer.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Yeah, but out on the perimeter, a lot more space. It all evens out. No surprise, in a battle of wheels down low, the big man comes away with it.
And White with the block. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Damian Lillard. Lillard's gone 2 for 3 from deep. Here's Haywood, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Bill Walton. So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Screen by Walton. The feed to Aldridge. Over Russell. And it's Aldridge missing.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. White dishes to Haywood, and slam dunk by Haywood.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And Walton kicks to Drexler. Portland moving the ball around. And he gets it to go. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Haywood.
That athletic.
Way up there.
And just staying aggressive, continuing to extend that lead.
They left nothing to chance. This is how you close out.
And Walton kicks to Drexler. The dish to Aldridge. Shoots over Haywood. And the shot is long. Here's Jackson. The second effort. Outside White. Haywood with a screen on Lillard. White drives in. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Haywood's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.